Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back. I'm Jeannie and it's been a while since I've done a charm box unboxing, but this is the Valentine's Day box, and besides Halloween, Valentine's Day manis are some of my favorites. So I definitely wanted to do an unboxing and do a mani with this. So I haven't looked at the box yet. I think I saw maybe a video or two on YouTube of some unboxings, but I'll be honest, I don't remember what was in here, but I'm going to kind of do this live just because it's easier than trying to do a voiceover after the fact. And then I'll switch to a voiceover. Well, I'll decide what I want to do with this box, and then I'll switch to a voiceover and we'll do a quick mani. But I'm super excited to get into this. I love my charm boxes. I've been subscribed for, I think, well over a year now at this point. So it's every other month, and it comes with like gels and charms and so much nail art that I love, that it kind of takes me outside of my comfort zone, gives me things that I wouldn't typically buy. So I love seeing what's in the boxes, stickers, extras, like just so many amazing things. So let's go ahead and take a look at this box. And then if there are any still available, because usually they'll have the subscription, and then if there's any leftover boxes, they post them for sale individually on the website. So if there's any available, I'll link that down below in the description, or I'll link down to where you can subscribe if you're interested in a box like this, just because they're so fun and you get like such a wide variety of things, which is why I absolutely love this box, because it's just not like one thing, it's like a whole bunch of different things. And you know, it takes me outside of my comfort zone because I always default to like doing the same types of manis, but this really pushes me to try new things. And here's a card that tells you everything that's in the box, which I'll be using because sometimes I don't really know what's in the box. So feel free to screenshot that if you want to see that. So I love the packaging. Look at this cute little crinkle paper. So we're just going to go from the top, I guess. So this is, look at the cute little cherries. I'm guessing this is a keychain. Cherry bag charm. Okay, so you can like put it on your bag. If I can get it to snap. I guess is it supposed to be that way? Maybe. We of course have some twinkle twinkle gems. So these are really pretty. So they're all different sizes. So you see larger and smaller gems. I see red, I see fuchsia. Are there any other colors? I see light, oh look, I don't know if you can see, there's little hearts, little light pink hearts. So it's not just the circular, I see little hearts in here as well. Oh, they're so pretty. And you get a ton of these, like, there's only so many charms, like so many gems you can put on your nails, but look at how big these packs of twinkle twinkle gems are. Like, I can never use this many charms in my lifetime. There's so many. So look at that. Oops, let it focus. See that little fuchsia heart there? Oh my gosh, they're so, so cute. I love the twinkle twinkle gems. See, that's the kind of stuff that I need to use more often. We have some stickers. Look at these cute little cherries. Some of these cherries have little gems on them. Some are just like flat stickers. They've got the bows, you know, that coquette aesthetic. Little cherry hearts. Oh my gosh, so adorable. So those are those stickers. These are, oh, like airbrush type stickers. So they give like that airbrush type look. So some of these do have charms on them as well. Some are flat. These are super cute. And then now I may definitely have to use these. I love conversation hearts. Like, I eat them. I know a lot of people don't like them. It's very controversial, but I love conversation hearts. And I also love conversation heart art. And these stickers are so cute. Oh, look, there's a little daily charm one as well. Oh, these are adorable. And they have some cute ones like Hug Me, and they have some like anti-Valentine's Day ones like Go Away, OMG, Swipe Left. I don't know. That was like before my time. Is swipe left a good thing or a bad thing? I know there's swipe right, swipe left, but I'm not sure like which way is good and which way is bad. But these are so cute. So those are those stickers. So you get 3 packs of stickers. Let's look at the gems here. So we have these little cute red bows. Let me get a tray out so I can actually show you these charms. So they are these cute little red bows, so adorable. So you can see like in relation to my nail, so cute. And then we have these gold roses. So you can see here. They're cute. I don't wear yellow gold too often, but they are really pretty. And I like that they're curved, so they're not flat, so they fit to the curve of your nail. We have little gold and silver seashells. No, they're not seashells. So it's kind of like that scalloped look, but they're actually little hearts. Oh, they're so cute. I'm trying to figure out what these little circular things are, because it looks like they have like a little cone in the bottom. I'm wondering, did they go inside the heart? I like that there's gold and silver though, so you have the options. Oh my gosh, look at these little bears. They are so adorable. Now this is going to be hard to choose a Manny. Oh my gosh. And I still, by the way, I still need to show you my haul from when I won the gift card from Daily Charm, because I bought $300 worth of stuff. So I still have to show you that haul. But look at the little teddy bear. Oh, I'm such a sucker for this Valentine's Day stuff. It is so cute with the little heart in the middle. Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm so happy. This one, it looks like there's 2 charms in here, so it's not a big pack, but I mean, come on, look at that. A bow with the ribbon there's a little gem in the middle, and then there's one gem coming off of one of the bows, and then a heart with little gems. Let me see if it can focus. It's not going to focus, is it? And then the heart has little gems in here. Oh, I wish they had more in the pack. This, I think, is my favorite. Even though I don't wear yellow gold that often, this is my favorite. I'm going to have to go on their website and see if they have silver, because if they do, I may have to make another order, because these are adorable. I've got these cute little bows, so they're yellow gold bows. It looks like there's 2 separate sizes. So there's like the skinnier bow, and then the larger bows. So a whole pack of these bows. Those are the charms. And then this is a bonus item. This says color changing heart squishy. Squeeze instead of picking or biting. Love your nails and cuticles. Color changing. What do they mean color changing? Ooh, that's fun. That's weird feeling. I'm wondering, is it UV? Like, how does it change colors? It doesn't say. I wonder if it'll go back. It feels sticky when you're squeezing it, but it actually doesn't leave a residue on your fingers, which is nice, because it feels a little like sticky and gooey, but it kind of goes back to what it is. Look at that. What's color changing about it? Let me put it in my lamp. Maybe it's UV? Is it thermal? Oh, it is UV, I think. Hang on. Look at that. I put it in my UV lamp, and then it changed colors. That's cool. I'm going to play with that way too much, but so I'm putting that off to the side. All right, and then I like to do the gels last. So it looks like we have this cute pink pair of cuticle nippers. They feel like they'll be good quality, sharp. Cuticle nippers always come in handy. The Sweet Romance resin box, so pink and black for the anti-Valentine's Day. So you can see it's got the hearts, the roses, and then the bows, and then the same thing in black. So it's got the same charms, resin charms in pink, and then in black, depending on whether you're feeling Valentine's Day or anti-Valentine's Day. And then we have this box of foils. So this is nail art foil box. This is Rosy Radiance, 3 metallic and 3 satin glazed foils in pink, red, and rose gold. So those are really pretty colors. So I'm assuming they're just like transfer foils, like you use the foil glue. We have loose glitters. Let's see if I can do this without making a total mess. So you've got these pink iridescent glitters. It's a finer glitter. And then this is little tiny hearts. Oh, I thought it was just glitters, but it's little tiny hearts. So you see gold and pink and red. Oh my gosh, they are the tiniest little hearts. Now those are so cute. And then I think the rest are the gels. Yeah. So the last 2 items, we've got, usually the boxes come with 2 gels. Oops. So the first one is C59, the pink notebook. It's a cat eye polish. So you can see here at the top, C59. Oh, I did not expect that color. Look how it looks coppery, like coralish coppery in the bottle, but like the label you see pink. I have to grab a magnet and see this. Hang on. I have to see if it turns pink. Huh. I still feel like it's corally coppery. There is a little bit of pink though. Let me get a swatch stick. Okay, I do see more of the pink, like it's that pink shimmer. That's why it's really good to swatch, because it looks so different sometimes in the bottle than it actually does when you apply it. And this is just one layer, so, you know, I can build opacity with more layers. But I really just want to see... Ooh, look at that. I do see more pink when I swatch it on the swatch stick, but I do like that you see more pink, but I do feel like there is like that coral coppery type that I see more of than I do of the pink. It's still really pretty though, but not what I see when I see this label. Like, I don't think those two match. Still pretty though. I would still use this color. And then the last color we have is not a color. Oh, I was not expecting that. You'd think I didn't watch a video on this, but apparently I forgot. So the Diamond Shine Gel Top Coat. Huh. I haven't had a box yet that had like a base coat or top coat or anything like that. Usually they're 2 gel colors. So I kind of like that. I do have a bottle of their Diamond Shine Gel Top Coat. So this is going to be a backup bottle. So that's nice. Was not expecting that. Okay. So this is all the contents of the box. I'm blurry. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Let me figure out what I'm going to do for a mani, and then I'll be back on. I'm hopping back on really quick because I missed something when I was doing the unboxing. So as I was kind of picking out what I wanted to use for a mani, reading through the card with the list of everything and their descriptions, I missed it. So I was talking about how the Diamond Shine Gel Top Coat, how I have a bottle. This is going to be my backup. This is actually new. So they now have a HEMA-free version of this. So the one I have does have HEMA in it. So this is actually new. So this was released on January 1st. So now I'm even really more excited about this, because as much as possible, I like to use products that are HEMA-free. I don't have an allergy or sensitivity, but I think, you know, the more I can stay away from it and avoid it, the better, just so I don't develop an allergy, even though you could be allergic to other things besides that. But I just wanted to hop back on and call that out, because that really excited me that they now have a Diamond Shine Gel Top Coat that is HEMA-free. Anyway, now let me figure out what I'm going to do for my mani. So it's actually the next day, because I could not decide what I wanted to do, so I wanted to sleep on it. So I did narrow it down. I picked up a few things, some charms, some twinkle twinkle gems, and some stickers that I may or may not use for this set, but at least I have it narrowed down and have a little bit of direction. I did decide I wanted pink nails, so I didn't use the cat eye that came in this box. So I'm using S29 Lucky Sunstone, which is a twinkle flash gel, and I've also got C12 Kitty, which is a cat eye polish, and then one of the nails is going to be an ombre, so I'm going to be using J26 Irish Cream for that ombre. So I've got my gel colors picked out, so that's at least a good start. And I'm going to do these as press-on. So I have on my iGel Beauty Medium Almond Pro Gel tips. And I'm starting with the index finger, and I'm going to be using the Irish Cream. So that's going to be my base for the ombre. So I'm just going to start with 2 full layers of the Irish Cream. So I'm going to do 1 layer, make sure it's like a thin, even layer on that nail, and then I'm going to cure it in my lamp for 30 seconds before I do my second coat. Now, the one thing I'll say is because I took a little bit longer with the unboxing, I didn't want this video to be ridiculously long. I always like to keep my videos like less than an hour, definitely, like 45 minutes max, and that's really pushing it for me. So I did go ahead and apply a base of rubber base gel and cure that for 60 seconds before I started this. And I've mentioned it before you don't technically have to put on a gel base coat when you're doing press-ons. You can just buff the shine off the surface of those tips and then go in with your gel polish. But my preference is to actually start with a layer of gel base coat first, because I feel like it helps the gel colors apply more smoothly, more evenly. So I don't buff the surface. I just do a gel top coat, cure that for 30 or 60 seconds in the rubber base coat sense, and then I will start in with my gel color. While my first layer of Irish Cream is curing in the lamp, I'm going to go ahead and paint some other nails. So for my ring finger and pinky, those are going to be full layers of S29 Lucky Sunstone. So this is a twinkle flash gel, meaning in regular lighting, it looks like just regular pretty flakies. I don't think this is glitter. I think this is just flakies, but once you get in dim lighting and put a flash on it, that's when you really see it look really reflective, really twinkly. So that's kind of why they call it the Twinkle Flash Gel. It's really hard to capture. I try to take pictures of it, but I just don't feel like I captured the true beauty of it. But anyway, I did also want to mention, normally I'll do like for gel polish, do like my first layer of color all at once and then cure it in the lamp at once. I don't know why I did it this way, but I mean, I guess that's the way we're doing it, because I don't know why I decided to do it this way. One thing I did notice while I was doing this set looking for a color is I don't really have any good neutrals for like ombres and things like that. Like Irish Cream is okay. I don't think it's the greatest for my skin tone, so I wish I would have realized that before I did my big haul, but I guess I'll just have to think about that for the next time I order from Daily Charm. And if you have any recommendations of neutral colors that you really like from Daily Charm, let me know down below and I'll check them out, because I feel like sometimes I just get really sidetracked by the really fun like glitters and glow in the darks and cat eyes and like all the specialty type polishes that I always forget to get staples. And this is not just gels, but like dip powders as well, is I just get sidetracked by like the flashy fun stuff that I always forget to get staples. So as of right now, I have 2 layers of Irish Cream on the index finger. Those are fully cured, and I'm working on finishing up my second layer of Lucky Sunstone on the ring and pinky fingers. I'm not going to cure just yet, and I'm going to start working on the ombre on the index finger on top of Irish Cream. So I'm just taking that brush from the Lucky Sunstone bottle, and I'm just applying some of that polish at the free edge of the tip. That's where I want the most amount of that color to be. And then I'm just taking a regular gel liner brush, and I'm just lightly feathering up towards the center of the nail. I don't want to use too much pressure. I don't want to press hard. I'm just very lightly feathering to kind of fade in that glitter, or I guess it's really flakies, towards the center of the nail, and that's going to look the most subtle. I could have used like a gel ombre brush, but I figured since this is a very subtle ombre that it would work if I just lightly feather with a liner brush. If you're working with more contrasting colors, it's probably better to use the ombre brush, but it works for this one. So now that I've got the ombre done, I'm going to go ahead and cure these nails for a full 30 seconds. For my remaining tips for the middle finger and thumb, I'm going to be using C12 Kitty, which is a cat eye gel, It is such a beautiful, velvety, soft pink color. I just think it's such a soft, romantic color. It's just so, so pretty, especially when you velvetize it. So I'm going ahead and applying one thin layer on both those nails, and I'm not gonna magnetize them just yet. Although for me personally, generally, sometimes I don't do it, but generally I like to magnetize both layers. I know some people like to only magnetize the second layer. I like to do both. I feel like it makes it pop a little bit more, but I guess it's really a matter of personal preference. So once I have that first layer of the gel on both those nails, I'm then going to take my cylindrical magnet and then I'm going to do that kind of velvetized look. So what I'm doing is I'm moving that magnet around the perimeter of the nail. So I'm drawing those magnetic particles to the center of the nail, and you can kind of see them moving around. It looks very like glowy. And then once I'm happy with that design, I'm going to throw it in my lamp and flash cure it. If I don't flash cure it, the magnetic particles, the longer it sits, are going to start dissipating again, and I'm going to lose that design. So I need to freeze it in place. And in the meantime, while that's freezing, I'm going ahead and doing the same thing to my thumbnail and flash curing that once I'm happy with that.
I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, it feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even feeling sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again. And I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy, girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed, like all I am to use a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me.
So here's how my base is looking. So now I want to get into some nail art. So for the index finger, I want to use these really cute cherry stickers that came into the box. And when I'm using stickers, I always like to make sure that I'm removing the tacky layer of the gel polish. So check out this really cute dispenser that I got for my wipes from Amazon. It's kind of automatic, so you just press that button and then a wipe pops out. It is so cool. I'll leave that link down below in the description if you want something fun to do with your wipes. But anyway, that was not the point. So I'm just taking some isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe, and I'm wiping off the tacky layer of that gel polish. I find that if you leave that on, your stickers are not going to stick well. They're going to slip around. So it's best to apply the stickers on a clean, dry surface. So I've wiped off the tacky layer, and now I'm going to start picking my stickers because I'm going to do a couple of those cherries on that ombre nail. Because the stickers are so thin and delicate, I like to use tweezers to manage them. So I just fold the sheet back a little bit just to get a corner, and then I will slowly peel off the sticker using the tweezers. And then once I have the sticker kind of where I want it on the nail, I'll take the other end with like the silicone end and I'll start smoothing down that sticker. The other reason I like to use tweezers is because I don't want the oil from my fingers to impact the stickiness of the stickers. So the less I touch it, the better. I do want to do a couple of the cherries, so I'm going to do a couple more, just kind of randomly place them around the nail. I think mainly, well, I mean, I wanted to do cherries anyway, but I don't know. The Irish cream, I think it's a really beautiful color. I don't know how I feel about it with my skin tone, so I think putting like the cherries kind of helps. And this one's really cute because it has like the little red gems on it, so it's a little 3D. And I just love when like stickers have like little gems on them. But so I'm just being really careful like around it, just making sure that like all the sides are laying flat against the nail. And so I'm just making sure that I don't want to rub too hard because that could also tear the stickers. And the one thing also I'll say is make sure that you kind of like lightly placing the sticker on the nail, and then make sure you're happy with the placement before you start rubbing it down on the nail, because once you start rubbing it down on the nail, it's stuck. Like, because they're so thin, if you want to get it off once it's kind of on the nail, you'd actually have to buff it off because you'll just end up ripping it. So that's how that's looking. I'm really happy with that. So now we're going to get into some gems. So I had to use this one. I loved it so much. So this is the really cute like gold bow with like the little heart on the ribbon. I mean, it's just so pretty. I just had to, because it's like a little bow like, a little cherry like. I just thought it went really well, and I really wanted to use it for this set. So this really cute charm is going to go on my middle finger, and to attach it, I'm going to be using my Jinbei Ivy Fix. So this is what I got from my Sweetie Nail Supply haul. I'll leave that linked up above in the cards if you haven't checked out that video. So I do have the Jinbei Crazy Top Coat that I'll use for gems sometime, but I really liked this one because it comes in that little applicator tube. It's got a really thin tip, so I thought that'd be really good to use like around gems when I wanted to do around gems. And this is the first time I'm using it, so you can see I'm like, why isn't the gel coming out? And then stupid me didn't realize that there was that seal, so yeah, I'm that person. So anyway, I've removed that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply a dollop of that glue to the center of the nail. So where I want that charm to be, I'm just going to apply a dollop of that onto the nail. My foolproof way to apply charms and have them not budge ever is to apply whatever gem gel I'm using. And then before I do anything, after I apply that gem gel, either a spot or the entire nail, I will go in with a layer of gel top coat. So I am using the Diamond Shine HEMA-free gel top coat that came in this box. And so I'm just going to apply a layer of that top coat to the entire nail, or kind of around where I have that gem gel. And then I'll go on top of that gem gel. And something about the combination together just make sure that those gems stay absolutely put. So that's my favorite way to do it, especially because once I've cured that, once I've got the gem in place, I'm done. Like, I don't have to worry about trying to top coat around the gem, because when it's on your nail, it's kind of hard to get like around like those crevices to not get gel on your skin. So it's kind of like a dual purpose, and I swear your gems will stay put for as long as you want if you do that. So I'm going ahead and placing the gem, kind of making sure it's centered, making sure it's straight. It's kind of where I want it. And I will say, I do like the thickness of this Ivy Fix Gel. I think it worked really well for the gem to kind of stay put. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that. Once it's fully cured, I'm just kind of looking around to see if there are any like gaps between like the nail and the charm, just in case, like, because anytime there's gaps, it's like more opportunity for things to get snagged, like my hair. And these gems, they are curved, so there's not much gap, there's just a little bit. But so I'm going to take that Ivy Fix Gel, and this is exactly why I wanted a tube like this, because it can get in those little areas. So around like the underneath the gem where there may be just a little bit of gap between the nail and the gem, I'm just going to apply some of that gel just to ensure like I'm sealing that in, that it's kind of laying a little bit flush. And then I do get like a little bit excess gel, so I'm just taking my liner brush and just kind of smoothing that around a little bit more, because I still don't want it to look messy. Like, I don't want to see globs of the gel around the charms. I want it to just kind of be like underneath that charm. So you don't have to do that, but like I don't wear gems often, charms and stuff, so I want to make sure that I'm not getting it snagged over everything.
Loop. I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even feeling sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again, again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again. getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and round and round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like a movie. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like all I am to use a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me.
For my last two nails, I'm going to be using these Twinkle Twinkle gems, and I could not find my gem tray, so I'm going to use my Chaos Gem from Chaos Concepts. And honestly, it works really well for gems, so I'm not even really mad that I couldn't find my gem tray. So I'm just going to pour out some of them in this tray, and it's going to be easier to kind of sort through the different shapes and sizes and kind of pick up the ones I want. I poured way too many, but at least I have options, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that IV Fix Gel on like where I think I'm going to place the gems. So for this one, I'm going to place a gem at the cuticle area and then smaller gems going down from it. And again, the same thing, once I have that gem gel on in the general area that I want those gems, I'm then going to apply that gel top coat around it, and then I will go over it, and that's going to ensure longevity of whatever I place on top. And then I've got like my little wax gem picker where I'll start picking out the gems.
We used to be solid, not falling apart. Things never not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. Cause when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like that. Getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, it feels like half a century ago. Cause you keep coming back after telling me off, without even fitting sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again. And I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like all I am to use a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on the loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. Got me running in a circle. We used to be solid, not falling apart. Things never not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. Cause when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you land in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like that. Getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and running, going round and round.
All the nails are fully cured, so here's how the final set's looking. And before I apply the press-ons, I always like to make sure that I'm wiping them down with some isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe. Even though this gel top coat is a no-wipe formula, there could be like leftover gel residue on those tips, so I like to make sure that I'm wiping them down really well before I apply them, especially because if there's any residue left over, I don't want to end up rubbing that into my skin when I'm applying my cuticle oil. So I always like to make sure that no wipe, whatever the case may be, that I'm wiping them down really well. And the other thing I'll mention is I always like to wait a minute or two after they come out of lamp before I wipe them down, because if they're a little bit warm, it could dull the shine of that top coat. Now this step I usually don't show, but when I'm doing press-ons, after I finish everything, I like to make sure that I'm just taking like the 180 side of my file and I'm going around the perimeter, just in case there's any bulk. I want to make sure that I'm crisping everything up. There really isn't anything that I need to worry about because I do really thin layers of the gel, but I always like to just make sure that like all my sides are really crispy and, you know, just really sharp and look good, that there's not any extra bulk or anything like that. So I'm just quickly going around the perimeter of the nail just to make sure. And then I'm also going to check the fit as well to make sure, because like sometimes with gel polish you can get shrinkage, so you have to make sure the sizing's right. So I'm just making sure, like, if I need to do any adjustments before I apply the press-ons, like if it's maybe a little too wide at the cuticle area or whatever that I may have missed when I was initially sizing out the tips, I'll just make sure that I'm doing some adjustments. So this step isn't really necessary. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I wanted to clean it up a little bit, make it look as natural as possible. I mean, you know, as natural as like gems and cat eye gels and glitters can look for your natural nails. But I just wanted to make sure that they were fitting well, all the sides were crisp, but I didn't see like any like weird bulkiness or anything like that. I do the same with dip powder as well, especially with dip powder, because dip powder can get a lot bulkier than gel polish can look. But, you know, I should have really waited to wipe down the nails till after I did this, because obviously once I finish with all these nails, I want to make sure that I'm removing that dust. So I'm not, because the dust is really going to impact the adhesion of those tips. So after I finish kind of crispening everything up, doing my filing, I'm going to wipe them down again. I think I removed that part because you already saw me wipe them down once, but just know that after I finish this, I went ahead and wiped them down with another lint-free wipe and some alcohol, just to make sure that I was removing any of that excess dust, because I don't want any dust when I'm applying the nails. And then the last thing I do is I need to make sure that I'm removing any of that dust and oils from my actual nails, because that will impact how they adhere to my nails as well. So another lint-free wipe, some isopropyl alcohol, making sure that I'm wiping down my nails really well to get off any of the excess oils. And these sticky tabs that I'm using today, they're just some random sticky tabs that I got off of Amazon, because I'm not really going for longevity. But I do always use tweezers when I'm using these sticky tabs, because I don't want any of the oils from my skin to get on the sticky tabs, because that will kind of impact the way they stick to my nails. So you do want to find sticky tabs that kind of fit like the width of your nail from sidewall to sidewall, similar to when you're sizing out tips. So once I've got the right ones that are going to fit my nail, I'm just going to apply them to my nail. So I have put all the sticky tabs, these are like double-sided, so I just do like one side, I adhere them to my nails, and then I will peel off the back side one by one and apply the nails. And that's really how I like to do it. I don't like to go ahead and remove the other side of all the nails first. I like to do it one at a time just in case, because you never know what's going to happen. So I always want to make sure. So I always make sure that I'm pressing down really well, that I'm rubbing in, that they're adhering to my nails. If you're looking for any kind of longevity of your press-ons, I do not recommend using sticky tabs. They're really like short-term wear, a couple hours if you're lucky. If you want to wear your press-ons for days, weeks, whatever the case may be, use an air dry glue. Do not try to use a gel glue, because the gel will not cure but underneath like that opaqueness of your press-ons, and it could lead to a gel allergy. So use like an air dry glue. I find personally the Curve Life air dry glue for press-ons, that's my favorite, because it's nice and thick, so it can kind of still fill that gap between the apex of the tip and the flatness of my natural nail. So I really like that glue because it's fairly fast drying, but I really like that it's thick. So for each nail, I'm removing that backing of that double-sided tape. So there's a little tab there to make it easy to pull off. And then when I apply the tip, I'm just starting at the cuticle area, and then I'm pressing downwards towards the free edge, and I'll press down, making sure that that tip is really secure. So it's the same way I apply full coverage tips is, you know, I start at the cuticle area and then I press down towards the free edge. I mean, really, I don't have to do that. The reason I do that is because I want to make sure that it's really flush with my cuticle area, that I don't have any gaps. And that's the easiest way for me to do it, because if I just went in like and just pressed down parallel to my nail, I could like not have a good fit to my cuticle area. So that's just, you know, really my personal preference. And as always, I'm going to finish off my mani by rehydrating my cuticles with my Scales of a Mermaid cuticle oil. This is in the scent Wildflower, and I feel like I don't hear enough people talking about this scent. And maybe it's just getting sidetracked by all the other scents because there's so many good ones. But this one is definitely one of my absolute favorites. I have it in the oil, in like multiple forms of the oil. So you see the dropper bottle, the roller bottles. I have balms, sugar soap scrubs, like all the things, because that's how much I really love this scent. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. This is definitely not my usual set. It's definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I had so much fun doing this. So if you're still here, thank you for hanging out. Leave me a cherry or bow emoji down below in the comments so I know you are still here. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue creating content like this, and it also helps YouTube recommend me to others, which helps grow my channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.